What's up, peoples? Join me on my adventure series to Egypt to explore the pyramids at Giza, the various temples between Cairo and Aswan, museums, and a cruise along the Nile River. So chill with me and my nephew as we explore Cairo. Let's go! Egypt, also known as Kemet, is the only country in the world where there's a dispute on whether it was originally inhabited by Africans and if the pyramids were built by Africans. And peoples, Egypt is in Africa. My adventure in Egypt began in Cairo, Egypt's capital city. Cairo has a population of about 10 million people, and most of the people are Arabs. Islam became the primary religion in Egypt during the Arab conquest in the 7th century. Cairo is hot and humid, so it's a good idea to wear clothes to keep you cool.
This is how you cross the street in Cairo. Woo, woo. This is how you cross the street in Cairo. You just cut cars off and you just keep it moving, you know? Just keep it moving. All right.
My first visit was the largest and oldest shopping souk in Cairo, the Khan El Khalil Bazaar. At this bazaar, you'll find clothing, spices, and many souvenir shops. The salespeople at the bazaar can be sharks. They will continue to follow you until you give them business, like my friend Abdullah.
Somewhat, you know, we're all family. We're all family.
I give you good help, yeah, my whole family.
Yeah.
Where from?
New York.
Okay, I know. New York, Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Well, same as you, like Egypt.
Abdullah was just harassing us to shop at his store, but we told Abdullah we are good.
Abdullah worked his sales magic on us, and we decided to shop at his business. Buying a few items wasn't enough. He wanted us to buy his whole inventory. At times, anyone who approaches you in Egypt is most likely after your business. It's rare for someone to approach you for friendly banter. You'll also find meat and pastry street vendors not too far from the bazaar. The bazaar is a cool place to visit if you want to shop or chill and people watch. My next stop is Old Cairo to visit the St. Virgin Mary's Coptic Orthodox Church, also known as the Hanging Church, because the nave was suspended when it was initially built. Unfortunately, it's no longer suspended. In the interior of the church, you'll notice different prayer stations and religious art throughout the church. Definitely check it out if you have free time in Cairo to visit a Coptic church from the 4th century. Alright, we are out of here. Peace!
Habibi. This guy's scared to take a scooter taxi, yo. We're in Giza right now.
Don't forget to mention it's hot as shit.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for Unc for referring
Yeah,
the hat to me.
I enjoyed this beautiful night view of the Giza Plateau from my bedroom before I hit the sack. The next morning, we decided to walk the grounds of the pyramid and have a good time. And here's a few shots from our time. So these pyramids were tombs for 3 of Egypt's pharaohs. The Great Pyramid, located on the far right, is the tomb of Pharaoh Khufu and was built around 2570 BC. This was once the tallest funeral structure on Earth. The pyramid in the middle, which appears to be the tallest pyramid, is the Pyramid of Khafre, Khufu's son, and it was built around 2500 BC. The pyramid located on the far left is the Pyramid of Menkaure, Khufu's grandson, and is the smallest of the three pyramids. And construction is believed to begin around 2613 BC. And the three Pyramid of Queens next to the Pyramid of Menkaure are part of the same funeral complex. Now, Egypt isn't the only country with pyramids. Countries like Sudan may have more pyramids than Egypt that were designed and built by the Nubians. There are other fascinating pyramids in the Americas. For example, in Mexico, you'll find the Teotihuacan and Chichen Itza pyramids. Farther south in the country of Belize, you'll find the Caracol pyramids and Shunatunish pyramids. I wonder, was this information known during Pangaea? If not, then how did the people in Central America and Northeast Africa have the idea to build similar structures, yet they were separated by vast land and the ocean? The sacred Giza Plateau is also where you'll find the Great Sphinx, aka Harem Akhet. The Great Sphinx was erected during the reign of King Khafre. One myth regarding the Sphinx is that Laponian lined up 21 cannons to blow the nose off the Sphinx because of its African phenotype. The Sphinx is also facing the east because the constellation of Leo rises in the east. The word on the street is that the pyramids are aligned with the stars, but I don't know if this has been proven. Camel and horse vendors are available when you enter the pyramid complex. The camel ride is not the most comfortable, but it beats walking in a windy and hot and humid desert. Make sure to negotiate your camel ride and confirm the price because most of the vendors will try to rip you off. We decided to visit the Pyramid of Djoser at Saqqara because the price the camel vendor offered us was too good. You know when they say if it's too good to be true.
We're going to Saqqara now,
Probably is.
and small pyramids at Saqqara. Just going there one way. Taking the cab back.
When I told you the price overall,
وانت كده كده هنطلع لك لو كنت الشركه منين؟ يا عم الحر الجمل فرهد يا عم ارجع
Yeah.
الحر اللي بيحسن الجمل ده.
So we just paid probably like less than $25 for both of us for an hour, just to ride the camel to Saqqara.
But we didn't make it to Saqqara on this trip. The camel vendor tried to scam me out of $200 to visit Saqqara after he confirmed it would cost only $25. I kindly and forcefully told him that I wanted to dismount the camel and that I would report him to the tourist police. At any rate, we hopped into a cab and headed back to our hotel. Saqqara is the location of the oldest pyramid in Egypt that was designed during the 27th century BC by Imhotep. Imhotep was a master architect and the true father of medicine who documented his work about 2,000 years before Hippocrates. My next stop was to check out the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. It's one of the largest museums in the world and the first national museum in the Arab world.
At the Cairo Museum right now. Well, not the Cairo Museum, the Egyptian Museum. I'm not sure where the entrance is, but we're gonna find out. And yeah, it's hot like a motherfucker out here. So we'll catch up as soon as we get in. Alright, peace. So we're going through look like 2 metal detectors and bag searchers before we get into the museum. I didn't film the first part, but this is the second part. Getting, I guess, checked to make sure we ain't going in with anything.
You'll find many pharaonic statues, tablets, furnitures, and sarcophages. So let's check it out. The Egyptian Museum in Cairo is a great visit to learn about ancient Egypt's pharaonic history and culture. I returned to my room after the museum to meet up with my nephew. And from there, we headed to the Cairo Ramsey station so I could purchase a train ticket to Aswan. Ramsey Station is a very busy station with many local travelers. It was a bit confusing on where to purchase my ticket, but I eventually found the purchase booth. I recommend buying your tickets a few days in advance as tickets sell out quickly.
I just purchased my train ticket from platform 11F. It cost me more than expected, 244 Egyptian pounds, but that's fine. And so it looks like I should have came yesterday to get my ticket for tomorrow, but they're all sold out for tomorrow. So I'm going to Aswan. So I'm going to Aswan Saturday, and then from there, I don't know. We just do what we do. All right, peace.
My nephew returned to the States and I decided to hit the Zamalek district in the evening. This is where most immigrants, expats, stay in Cairo. And nope, it's not a party. You'll find shops, many hookah cafes, and people chilling outdoors, watching football. Cairo is truly the city that never sleeps.
Cairo does not sleep. Good. This is 2 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, damn, you saw that. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and people are still out here selling items, chilling on the grass. You can't see it right now, but people are chilling on the grass, laying down, having a good time, selling shit. Cairo, early morning, it's still crazy. Yeah, it's like 8 in the morning, and I feel like it's the same crowd of people in here since fucking last night. 2 o'clock when I was walking around. Anyway, I gotta figure how I'm gonna get across the street to the Ramsey train station, because it's like a fucking madhouse in here this morning. Anyway, I got some Egyptian breakfast with some bread, eggs, with some brown sauce, and cabbage. Hopefully it's good. And I'm gonna catch up with you guys. I gotta go across the street, which is gonna be a madhouse. Hopefully I can show you guys how I'm about to cross the street. This is how I'm about to cross the street right now. You just go, cars coming, you just keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? Look at that, cars coming, you just keep it moving. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.
I finally made it to my train to Aswan. The train takes about 13 hours to reach Aswan and runs along the Nile River. Egypt's main water source is the Nile River, and you'll find most vegetations along the banks of the Nile. You'll also find other major cities along the banks of the Nile. A couple of random young girls thought it would be a cool idea to bang on my window. But hey, I was a kid once, so I get it. I'm sitting on the train and don't know where I'm gonna lay my head when I arrive. My thing is to travel to a city and book a hotel when I arrive. Yeah, it's more work, but more adventurous as you get to check the vibe of different hotels and rooms before you book. It's crazy, but the feeling of the unknown excites me. See you in Aswan.